Okay guys, today we want to talk about something really, really important. It's like, stop losing people over this. I think this is one of the biggest things that as communication has moved on, a lot of people do something that really causes a lot of adversity in their practice. And it's about making people wrong.
Yes.
Okay? We have a very, very different perspective on health and on life and on an innate intelligence, a universal intelligence. But people don't necessarily come in for that. And I know I had a really big mentor that he would literally sit down and just listen to everybody's complaint the whole time, and he would take it and he would rip up the paper and say, we're never gonna talk about that again. You know, it's supposed to be like a real nervous system pattern interrupt and all that. And then we're gonna explain what chiropractic is and why you would choose it in this office. You know, I really think about that because he was a phenomenal communicator. And I remember him telling me at one point, he said, there's only 8 real chiropractors in the world. And this is the greatest communicator about the chiropractic philosophy. And if he couldn't get everybody to change that, what chance do we have? Because somebody told me one time, bears hibernate, salmon swim upstream, and patients complain. It's a normal, natural part of life, and you can't change culture.
No, and let's not make them wrong. Let's not make them wrong. Let's meet them where they're at. That is the biggest thing. Like, we will lose patients like crazy if we don't get their world. We have to get where they're coming from. It doesn't mean we have to change or do exactly what they're asking us to do. It's like, no, we have our clear principles. We know what we're doing. Just don't make them wrong, because there's nothing worse than if you just put yourself in their shoes and you go into a situation where you're going into something new and a professional goes in and just like makes you feel like an idiot.
I don't care about that.
I don't care.
I don't care about that. Let me tell you what I do.
Exactly.
Yeah, and like, are you done? I'm tired of listening to you because I'm ready to talk now.
Exactly. Doing that, and then getting defensive as well. When people come in and it's like taking it real personally, if they don't get it or whatever, it's like, hey, just love them, have a very, very clear message, what you want to get across, get into their world, and then do your very, very best to give them options and lead them to a better, like what you would consider like a better life and a more healthy life.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it does not change. As you said, it doesn't change your actual message and what you're trying to share with them. It just means including empathy first and getting their world first before making them wrong. Nobody likes to be wrong.
No.
And you immediately, as soon as you make me wrong, I'm already thinking of all the reasons that you're wrong and you're an idiot. So it's not even effective communication.
Exactly. And you want to think about these people, when we leave people and the last interaction we have with them and they have a bad taste in their mouth, they are going to share that around the community. It's better just to get it. Okay, we don't think the same way. Look, this is a different option. This is what we can do. Check this out. How does that sound? And then if they're not into it, they're not into it. But making people wrong definitely doesn't work.
Hey, my name is Stephen Harkins. I'm from Dana Point, California, and I came to Syntropy because I've been fascinated, to tell you the truth, about coupled motion. And so far, it has met my expectations. The biggest impression I took from watching you guys is how athletic it is. There is a gentleness to it. Even though it's a deep move, I intuitively think that that's because we're just encouraging the natural motion of the spine. We're not doing something unnatural to the spine. We're doing a deep motion of the spine that's encouraging the motion that's supposed to already be there. I feel like you guys were strong all the way through, and you guys are really hardworking guys too.